Okay, ladies and gents, are we live? It is your favorite Asian robot right here, and I am ready to rock and roll. For those that do not see the stream yet, be sure to refresh. There we go. Same on my end. I've actually got to do it on my phone. So, pa. Right, I'll leave that phone running. And time to tell my own Discord. Whoops. What's going on here? Anybody know weird? Okay, there we go. Phew! For a second it was being really weird. Need to make a new melee weapon. That's how it is. That's how it is. At least you know that I stream at the same time every day, so there's that. Go. Hello, Frank and Grizzly. Okay, so kicking off, I'm going to start with the Devil Claw. I'll give this one a try, see if it can operate. Actually, you know what? Let me give the axe another try. I'll give it another swing. See if that helps. Raft AF13, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the show. Okay. I do kind of want to try exhilarating takedown, but that might be more on the last gun. For now, this should be fine. Excuse me. Alright, let's go have a look at Melky's. See if Melky has anything for me. Melky, I'm looking for Power Cycler. You got anything? No, I guess not. Guess not, Sir Melklicious. Let's check out the armor exchange. Anything here from Sir Melkalicious? No respite. No peace. You know what? That blessing seems pretty cool. I might want that blessing at some point. If I can be bothered. I don't know if I should. Maybe I will. I don't know. You know what? Come on in. I'll just go reap it right now. Come play lah. We play enough characters together. Shoot. I'm gonna play my veteran anyway. I got no power sword. Come. Let's be nerfed together. Duan, then what can I say? Duan, then Duan. I cannot force you also. So I accept it. I feel like I should turn this into an actual working weapon. Yeah, that's fair enough. I'm not going to argue against that. Alright. Let's go try this Devil Claw in... Oh, sorry. Let's go try the axe first in Damnation. We'll go have some Funaki. Up to you, bro. I don't... Do you play the Ogren? I don't recall you playing Ogren. I do not recall you doing this. But yeah, you can hope that Fat Shark rebuffs everything. Either that or they're gonna chop the Psyker down as well. Which makes no sense because we literally got buffs for the Psyker. We're all using tack axes now.
You are to access the complex atop Archivum Sycorax and relay an encrypted report. I'm told we can't employ the usual channels for this transmission, but I haven't been told why. The district's in heretic hands, so expect resistance. Lots of resistance.
Hey Tuan, good to see you, man. I don't know when your solo is coming, bro.
Reckon we're being kept in the dark on this one.
Nowhere safe. Not here. Not the greatest fortresses of the Imperium.
The Archivum isn't too far. Look for a Skylink bridge to carry you to the next enclavum.
If you're worried about something, I don't want to hear it.
Loyalists, come on.
One shot, one kill.
Oops. That was rather epic.
I feel another hedgehog.
The Archivum's getting closer. You'll be there in no time.
Medicaid station. Got a good feeling about this shot.
Don't waste ammo! Wait for a clean shot!
Medicaid station.
Stop showing off.
Grenade heretics!
Grenade primed and throwing. There, open sucker.
Are you jealous, roughneck? Crack it out! How many did you get?
This gun looks dumb? No, it's great. Best gun in the game. Yeah, right? They should do it the same thing here. Let's give bots orders. I'll tell the bot, do this, do that. Slap this, slap that. Murder Kasahi in his sleep. Eat his soul. And then use his corpse as taco wrappings. See? Bots can follow great orders.
Statues are reminders of the good history. They erase as much as they
By the way, hi Neri. I know, right? Maximum toxicity. But it's okay. I'm sure that you will love me murdering you. It's great stuff. I mean, what better joy than to watch the Asian robot devouring you from the inside out. And having my plague flies feast upon your rotting flesh. Sounds great, doesn't it? That's what you get for daring to say my last pistol looks dumb. Okay, greatest gun in the world, understand? Only when you accept the last pistol as your lord and savior will you be permitted life.
Hold still, heretic. Let the wall flow.
Hey. Better. No. Eh? Ah, there he is. Oops. There we go. Nice. Box is pretty godly. If only it had more than 2 ammo, I would consider it very godly indeed.
try something less obvious.
I suppose that headshot had some artistry.
Fair enough, fair enough. You know, having every box filled with the Emperor's Light, I do not disagree with that. I do not disagree with that. That sounds like a good plan, actually. Oh, whoops. Whoops. I forgot that that's what that does. I was in the mindset of I'm still playing the freaking what you call it. Does anyone need ammo?
Ammo.
Okay, guess I'll take this.
Ain't nothing special, but this should get us inside.
Kill shots ready.
Gunner! Gunner! You are nothing!
Military surprise coming up.
You need ammo? Okay, I'll give you some. I don't mind to share the ammo. Okay, I'll take it. What are the stats on the last gun? You mean the last pistol? You want damage and I can't remember what's the rest. I'll show you after this. I have a last gun build, although now it's invalid. I guess I'll post a new one. But this is a low intensity. If I get footage of a high intensity, I'll post my build again. God damn, I need my thingy.
You are not a complete failure. Well done, I suppose.
Confirmed.
Whoa. Oops, that was bad of me. Yeep. Survival. Okay. Just there we go. Headhunter Infernus plus crit. I don't think it's Headhunter, no, Ghost. Ghost. Because Ghost would, as far as I know, Ghost is really good. I don't think we have Headhunter on this, by the way. I think that's only on the Recon last guns. Infernus on the last pistol already has high crit rate. So you can just use Deadshot to boost it up. And then I basically just run Infernus and Ghost, yeah. But the stats I have to look at. Because with Ghost, you have immunity to range. So it's quite okay. Might swap to attack axe though. I think it's working better for these guys.
Cover just makes it fun.
Infernus is the only blessing you have on the last pistol anyway, so it is super worth it. The flame damage is nerfed, but realistically speaking, the Infernus stacks is still pretty good. What weapon will take the power sword's place? I don't know. I think it might be the tack axe actually. I'll need to do more thorough testing, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the tack axe. The combat axe is okay, but I have a feeling that the tack axe is gonna be better. In my personal opinion.
He's dead. Ain't that a beautiful sight?
It's not as bad. It's just that now you have to use the Chastise the Wicked hidden feature. I mean, it used to be a bug, but now it's a feature, I guess. So you can actually check that out. I'll have a video on it posted after this. Okay. I'm using the Antax with Brutal Momentum, FYI. So it's not like I'm not using it. I'm just gonna tell you straight up that it's not that great. Like, it's okay, but people, I think they say it's like super great. I mean, it's nothing compared to the Power Sword. So until you get Power Cycle on the Power Sword and you can basically use the old Power Sword again, there is not much point to it. So yeah, that's just my overall thought on the whole process.
Here she goes! Grenade out! Good! Now stay focused, soldier! You don't mess with the Emperor's hammer! I have Psyker's efficient, I'll give him that!
Is that envy I hear?
Affirmative! Beauty! Return!
Thank you!
La 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 la.
Ammo price!
I will try it. I actually prepared one to try after this. I don't know if it'll be good, but I'm gonna give it a shot. I mean,
Needs recharging!
don't hurt none, does it? Oh no. It's funny because I've also seen 0% of people use the last pistol when it's one of the strongest guns.
Avail ourselves of that matchstick.
Like, it's either that people just don't know that it's strong or, well, they legit just don't want to use it, but whatever. I mean, if they can use a last gun, they can use a freaking last pistol.
Stab shotgunner!
Thing is, right, the buff was quite a while ago. Hence why I'm surprised. Because I was the one that covered it after the buff, and I posted a video which somehow got ignored. So I'm like, okay, whatever. And then the thing is, right, people see me using it and they're like, wow, this is so strong. I'm like, well, why did you guys ignore my video then, you nerds? Or did you not know who I was? Like, come on, bros. But anyway, I guess now people can sort of, like, if they want to, pick it up. They didn't. They have slightly different purposes. So, if you're using the last gun, right, you don't have to go for headshots. Body shots are very effective. The last pistol, body shots are not very effective, but the headshots are super effective, so it's weighted differently. This means that if you are, you know, sort of accurate, you can actually do better with the last pistol than the last gun. However, the other thing is that the last pistol also has great accuracy and great hipfire capabilities. So overall, it's a very interesting weapon to use. And I find it more suitable for my playstyle, which is kind of like, you know, run, gun, that kind of thing. But you have to be slow. Why? My god, somebody's smoking again. I have to close the window after this. Thank god it's the last part of the mission. The downside is that you have to be slow. Why? Because you require stamina. So fast movement is pretty much going to get you killed, more or less. Which you don't really want. Because you're reliant on the Deadshot Blessing. So without it, you have a very bad time. But with it, okay, life is good. So if you use correctly, you can pull off some pretty specky shit. But used incorrectly, you'll have a very negative experience. So it's just about how you utilize it and what you basically make it do. Who's down? Oh. He's okay.
Getting some payback.
Nowhere near my old power sword standards, but this'll do. Right. The only thing I disagree with is that the Hellbore is no bueno. It cannot be used effectively in Damnation. I've tried in every which way to make it possible. It does not do. It does not do what is intended to do.
Good for another bounce.
So I mean, if you want to feel like a Mandalorian, just play this. But you do need some good accuracy. And also it's hard to see targets at a distance, so that's something else I'd caution people against. By the way, Antax with Brutal Momentum just doesn't do it, just FYI. Like, it seems good, but it's actually not. The Tac Axe might be more suitable, but I'm gonna try the Devil Claw after this. Because it's just not doing what it should do effectively. I just find it too slow, maybe. I'm used to fast weapons. Hell, I might actually just use a power sword. The other thing is that for this last pistol weapon, right, it's the only weapon in the game that relies on Deadshot. Yeah, the last gun is very different. I can use the last gun after this. Like, it's the same, it's literally the same weapon, just two different playstyles. Because with the last gun, you can aim for body shots and be effective. Like, so it's quite alright. But it has a low crit rate. It has a very low innate crit rate. Whereas this gun has a very high innate crit rate and high crit and weak spot damage. Which is kind of a thing. This weapon was buffed to be designed for crits and weak spots. So that's why, like, if you play this, you must play like the officer. You must be an officer. So, mentally speaking, you're thinking as if I'm an Imperial Guards officer, you know. I play and pretend that I am one. You know, that's the feeling with this weapon. It's a bit different, you know, with others. Oh, 1 second. Sorry, I have to take this. To check on this 1 teeny tiny second. Because this is important. While I'm waiting though, I'm gonna have a look at the Chainsword. Wrath and Savage Sweep. Looks okay. I guess I'll take the Savage Sweep Blessing at least. That's nice. Well, I mean, I guess you could say you're John Wick. I suppose that is fine. Yes. Okay. Okay, so don't forget to like the stream, guys, if you haven't already. I appreciate any and all the likes that I receive on the stream. It is very important to me. Okay. All right. Now let's try the Duval Claw. I got a pretty god rolled one. Although Shred is such a disappointment, I might take Savage Sweep or something. Anyway, this one, the last pistol, what I have is damage, stability, and ammo, as well as stopping power. Mobility is kind of my dump stat, but you need critical strike chance 5%. And Infernus. Infernus minimum 3, but of course if you get Infernus 4, that's the best. It's hard to really make this a super weapon, but with Infernus 4, you will pretty much destroy everything. Infernus 3, not so much. Also, hold on, I gotta change the blessing. Shred is a terrible fucking blessing. Rampage. Just slice. You know what? Let's try Rampage first.
A new marvel is awoken.
Let's see if Rampage will do anything. If not, I'll go for Vicious Slice.
Perform within parameters.
And Hellbore? Hellbore, okay, a higher damage, slower rate of fire than the Cantrell Mark 12, but the thing is, it's just, really fucking sad. Do I really want power creep? Absolutely, Choom Baguette. Because, right now, right, and look, I'm not gonna argue the point that I made, I'm gonna stand by it, because, right now, what is our player base? Let's just take a quick look right now. On average, we're still holding at relatively 6.2k. If this changes in a week, then we'll know that the change was probably not the best idea, but I'm gonna keep an eye on the averages and see whether it, you know, stays the same or trends downward. But my thought is that if there is power creep, right, you have a lot of freedom. Oh shit. No! Damn it. Shouldn't have gone in. Anyway, the issue is that if you have it, you can introduce more interesting game modes, you see? That's what I want to see happen. I want to see more content bloom. I don't want the same content and everything is balanced around the same content. Because the biggest issue prior to this nerf that happened, the biggest issue that I see from players is that they are bored and not coming into the game, or they've previously purchased the game but they're not coming back until some months pass because there is no content for them to sink their teeth into. It's the same content over and over. And if your patch is nerfing, which has the likely effect of driving players away, then I'm not really seeing the value in that. So power creep at this stage in the game's development does not matter. Because, you know, nobody gives a shit at this current point, Choom. What I want to see is the player base be at least 10 to 12k, at least, before they start doing a lot of balancing changes. Rather, if they focus right now on just releasing and pumping out as much content as possible, you know, whatever's overpowered, underpowered, nobody's gonna really bother because people are gonna be trying all the new content, stuff like that. And like I've been mentioning on past streams where we've actually discussed it, one of the things that they can do is they can increase the number of conditions to make things more challenging. Not only can they introduce, like, for example, a tier 6 difficulty, where they could manifest unique and interesting conditions and challenges that may be only, you know, shown on that difficulty, such as enemies, like, Okay, here's one example that was discussed the other day. Cult of Sorcerers. A cabal of sorcerers can create, for example, special conditions on the map. You have to hunt the cabal while playing the mission with whatever conditions. It could be hounds, whatever, but the cabal could give unique benefits to the enemy for as long as they're alive. For example, all enemies are immune to power weapons, meaning you have to use your weapon. If you have a power weapon, you have to use it in the unpowered state. Not so bad for Thunderhammer, but any powered up ability will not work, or any activated ability will not work. And they could make it like lore related and say like, or it could also like reduce the amount of melee damage and you have to focus mostly on range. Like there's a lot of things that they can create to create difficulty without changing the core and also sticking to lore. It could be like mucus membrane of Nurgle. The Call of Sorcerers have coated all enemies in this mucus membrane, or cloud of plague flies, which Nurgle is known to give to his greatest champion, and the plague flies have been known to shield against range damage. So then you'd have to go more melee against these characters. Visibility could be reduced on the map as well as a result of that, so it could be even worse than ventilation purge, things like that, because you just see flies hovering around everywhere. Like there's a lot that you can do lore-wise that I say would be okay. If things are too powerful, these new and interesting conditions can be introduced. But if you balance around what we have now and start throwing balance here, balance there, you know, the issue is that players don't really get to sink their teeth in, and maybe people don't want the flavor of the month kind of thing. But even if something is the flavor of the month, right? Here's the thing. That flavor of the month is something that people are working toward, you know? That's exactly what I'm talking about. They need to add more before taking away. That's what I want to see. That's why I don't care about power creep. I don't care about balance. Right now, at this stage in the game, when you're averaging about 4 to 6k players, that's not healthy or helpful to have lots of balancing changes. Rather, it would be a lot more efficient if we were just focusing on, okay, let's just keep, you know, creating stuff. Let's just keep adding stuff, and then later, once there's a larger player base and more things, I would love to see balancing changes happen then, because that way we have more areas to compare it to. For example, a flamer might be overpowered now, but what if they introduce conditions whereby all range damage is reduced? The flamer might have no value then, you see, and these are interesting ways that you can complicate the game. They could also make conditions whereby you cannot choose your loadout. You go in with whatever you've got right now, you know? Something like that. Like, a lot of these things can be very interesting. I would like to see them, but, you know, it involves more work on the developer's end. So if they're not willing to do that, which is, again, okay, that's their decision. You know, I'm not here to tell them how to do their work. Then there isn't much we can do. You know, like I said, all we can realistically do is wait and see how these changes pan out. Yeah, no problem, Chu. Happy to share my insight anytime I can. Like I said, I'm not here to like put anybody down. I mean, I might be a bit abrasive in the way that I talk, but ultimately I'm not here to put anybody down or anything like that. Nor am I here to try and change your beliefs so that you only believe what I say. No, my job here is to just talk to the player base, find out where they're at, and also to give a fair, you know, take a fair bit of insight into everything and see what does the player base really want from this game. What are they aiming for? What are they trying to... What are they trying to see, and what do we want to see as players, you know? Is it going to be something good? Is it going to be something bad? Also, is this guy for real using a recon lasgun? I'm not giving him any ammo if he runs into efficiency issues. Because, yeah, no. Ah, yes, of course. Devil Claw is actually doing okay, I gotta admit that.
in a prayer of thanksgiving.
No, please. After you. Snapper. Clean kill. Up and move, soldier. Watch, learn, repeat. Got it?
Stench of corruption.
Grenade time, get going! 50 targets before you fire, soldier.
Gunslick, nothing to do with me. What is this cicatrix maledictum? The very words are laced with corruption.
It is the result of a real space cascade summoned by an anti-astropathic.
Yeah, I think like it would be cool if we had more enemy types. Hey, Druff. Because right now, right, a lot of things in the game are just very dumb. Like, a recon last gun is so ammo inefficient. It is like literally one of the worst choices. So, not exactly enthused about this guy bringing one along. It's not helpful. Is this guy seriously shooting a recon last gun at a bulwark? This is ridiculous.
Keep moving! Let's make Morrow proud!
You waiting for a sight stake? Get me out of here! Main structure support. Are you carrying a lot of weight? Retrieval needed! You're not dead, so get moving! This one's for Cadia.
Ah, crap.
Can't feel my...
Hmm.
I'm still down!
I am just like...
Did you hear me? Get me up! You abandoned my world! Now you do the same to me!
Abandon me!
Don't bring a recon last gun. You cannot kill shit.
God stop me!
This is the absolute wrong way to play the veteran. Yes, let me shoot the bulwark because that'll surely work really well. Yes. Yes, let me shoot a shield. Ah, level 28 for me. And what is he doing in Damnation? Okay. Don't ever be a level 28 in Damnation. I see a level 28 in Damnation. You're gonna catch these hands. That was shitty on so many levels. And he wasn't even bringing Infernus. Like, if you're gonna bring a recon last gun and it doesn't have Infernus, why? What is the point? What is the point of having a recon last gun without Infernus? Remember, Please use the Mark 6 model with Infernus 4. If you do not have Infernus 4, do not use it. It is not viable. You need Infernus 4 to actually have a viable weapon for Damnation. Last pistol doesn't matter, but yeah, right, carry me. Oh god. Oh god. I pray to the hunter. I pray to the wilds. To save the life of my child. For some reason, Rampage was doing okay, but not as good as I wanted it to be. Might need the latrine shovel now. Oh, listen. A lot of players just don't understand how to play the game. And if you're level 28, you don't know how to play the game. You need to be level 30 full gold equipment before you even touch Damnation. Yeah, I can understand, buddy. Asahi, you do you, boo. Whatever. Until you make a YouTube video proving it, I don't believe you. Start an Ogren, go be level 14, and carry a team in Damnation. I will wait for your YouTube video showing this, okay? If no YouTube video, you didn't do it. Power Sword, of course, is not viable anymore. I mean, okay. Let me re-explain this. First of all, if you want it to be viable, you need to use the Munitorium Mark III. You cannot use the Munitorium Mark VI, which is the current better one, well before the nerf. So you have to use the Munitorium Mark III, and you get one heavy swing. So you basically have to play like this now. So yeah, you can still use it, but until you get Power Cycler, you basically have to suffer carpal tunnel syndrome. So if you enjoy carpal tunnel syndrome, then sure. Just having to play like this is a pain in the ass, though. So yeah, the Power Sword is still really good, but until you get Power Cycler, you're basically saying, okay, I want carpal tunnel syndrome. See what I mean? So you can still play it like that. I'm just trying to find if there are any other viable alternatives. So far, the combat axe is winning, but I think the tack axe might be better. Then, on top of that, I'm trying to look at other chainsword options, maybe. And so far, this one is kind of okay. This one's pretty good because the finesse is high. If I use this one, right, I have a special for dealing with big armored targets. And it seems decent when dealing with shaft as well, so... One second, let me close the window. Hate smokers. Okay, let's test it, Eric. Because I have Slaughter of 4. All right. So left click everything down. Damnation setting. No. No. The first strike will be good, but after that, yeah, I still don't think that you're gonna get very much value out of it. So if I'm doing this, like, what is the difference between that and using the Chainsword? Where, bear with me, okay? I'm doing this. Because this is a heavy attack, it has more impact as well. So it staggers them back. Yeah, but roughly the same kill times. So, I mean, I guess it's your preference. If you want to use it Slaughter of 4 without Power Cycler, totally get it. Like, I'm okay with that, you know. Do as you please. Like, you can totally do it this way, but I just don't think it is as viable as people would think. Jesus, how much smoke is coming through? I already closed the window, that's weird. I've seen it working, but it's working because of Slaughter of 4. You know? This doesn't really help people because same argument as no power cycling. What do you do if you don't have Slaughter of 4? So it cannot be that the weapon we use is dependent upon a blessing to be viable. You know what I mean? I'm trying to find an option that isn't. You see? So far, none of them are stacking up. And here's the other problem. If, right, we have an issue where, yeah, combine it with Wrath. Now you're saying 2 blessings are necessary. That's the problem, Eric. You cannot do that. What I need to show is that what I want to show people is that I don't want this weapon needs the XYZ to be effective. You know? And the question is why? Why? Like, no. The power sword used to be effective regardless of what you had on it. That was what was good, you see? And same with the axes, because all of them need brutal momentum as well. So I'm trying to see if there's any other option that doesn't fully require it, you know? I don't know. This Chainsword doesn't have Savage Sweep. Well, let's see. Let's try it out. I think I have Savage Sweep on it. I can put it on. I don't really care about the Devastating Strike, even if it's tier 4, because you don't really crit that much. So let me see what I do have. If I have any of the others, then I can swap it around. I do have Savage Sweep here. I'll tell you what, let's just use this one. It doesn't have great finesse, but we can test out Savage Sweep. See if that makes any bit of a difference.
Strive for efficiency in all things, Varnt.
Well, we can give it a go. Devil's Claw, I'm just not into. You know, it just doesn't feel good to use. Maybe I'm using the wrong mark, but I don't know. I'll try the Chainsword. It might be more my style. Listen, Kasahi, you do you. You do you.
He's still going on about that thing.
No, he just said that he tried out my perk build and he versus his own setup and it's not very reliable. But hey, I mean, I've shown it on stream, so we all know that it's 100% reliable. So up to you. Like, you do you, bro. You do you. It's a good thing that people like different things, but that's why I don't make recommendations without proving it. And that's why I ask everybody, before you make any statement, you prove it. You show me, you prove it to me before you make a statement. Because if it's not real, if it's not factual, there's no evidence to back it up, doesn't fly, you see? Doesn't fly. And it has to have certain conditions attached. That's why whenever I'm testing something, I say, okay, this has to work with XYZ. This has to work with, you know, ABC. You can't just do things in isolation. See, that's the issue. So now we try out Chainsword. This time it's Savage Sweep. A bit lower finesse, but doesn't matter. If the blessing is good enough, it should carry through. So I'm hoping that it will, because if people are looking at options beyond the power sword, and of course, Eric, I'm not disagreeing with what you said about the power sword. With Slaughter 4, it can definitely work, but I am trying not to lock something behind a blessing, because same issue as Power Cycler. If you don't have it, it's useless to you. So I'm gonna try like this option with Savage Sweep. If it's necessary for it to be good, then, you know, eventually we're gonna have to settle for like, okay, whatever it is, it ends up that we
Finally, justice for its victims. Region neutralized. Eliminated. Drowning.
then it means that everything will have that one unique blessing that makes it work. Right now for the Antax and for the Tac Axe, it's definitely Brutal Momentum. But, you know, that's why I'm just trying different options. See what works, see what doesn't work. Listen, that's okay, Day. If you think so, that's good. You know...
Surprise coming in.
Oh, Lord. Why did he steal my kill? Really?
Very well played. We bring judgment if you freak. Revel in it.
This place is tainted. War will cleanse it.
Copy that. Cover me while I reload.
Stand back!
I love how the slug gun is still good, though.
Flag that cover. Yeah, bomber. Alert! Help close! Found!
Yes, but not so much, so... And they actually, if you look at my video, they did talk about it. They openly stated it would.
Eliminating primary target!
Nothing wrong with liking the combat blade as your melee. It's a fair weapon. But it does best with Uncanny Strike and Lacerate, if I'm not wrong.
Get back here!
The shotgun, the Agrippina, is very good. The slug shotgun is well known for its awesomeness.
Watch, learn, repeat. Got it? Under fire! Reloading!
I mean, the buckshot is kind of not the main point. That's just to help you finish off the target. The slug, the special shell, is what you're supposed to load up.
Getting some payback.
You only do it if there's a horde of shooters and you really need to kill them all. That's where you do it.
This is but a trifling task. Kill shot looking for a skull.
They're dug in! Flank him!
I am running kinetic shield. What are you talking about? So I don't know what build you're looking at, buddy, but I suggest you take a look at the video again, because it does run kinetic shield. And it was played in high intensity with fun modifiers, Kazahi. Look, I'm just gonna put you in timeout if you don't trust my testing, because these are all done live on stream, dude. It's kind of an insult to me if you say shit like that, because it proves that you weren't even watching the streams when it all happened. And I recall you being here. So, you know, that's just not very cool, dude. I don't mind active discussion. I don't mind people having their own opinions, but, you know, trying to throw shade on my testing or stuff like that when I am literally known for being the most reliable is very, very uncool, dude. You can watch other streamers if you prefer to talk like that.
Information now!
There's one random plague hound being stuck in a corner.
Leaving me is against protocol! Someone pick up the Psyker! Soldiers healing touch.
Dude, what the
Healing.
These guys said that they had to carry, but who are they talking about? Because, only one who didn't go down is me. With the freaking shotgun.
The rock of the Emperor flies.
Are these guys okay? The thing is, the Psyker is strong without any charge though. That's kind of the issue, Day. And that's why it's a really big problem. Because the Psyker's weapon, the Elyssi, functions based on the Psyker's build. You don't need to charge it in order to make it effective, which is kind of the problem. You see, I'm against that as an active style, because what you're doing is not making, you know, you're not making the power sword more in line with other weapons. You're just setting it with a different requirement. You know, not exactly the smartest thing. So I think the nerf was overdone. I think that they should have just set it to 2 swings if they want it, rather than 1 swing.
Oh, interesting. My YouTube chat died.
Yeah, it happens from time to time, dude.
Yeah, I was wondering like what the guys say. And I had to reload.
Greg, shotgunner! Tom, a buster! The abomination is no more! Confirm? The enemy's hold up!
Crap, can't believe I missed that slug. The flamethrower's already out of ammo, huh? Okay. Very good. Very good. Please do not rely upon the flamethrower. But I tell you, this slug shotgun is the new T5 weapon. It's such a lifesaver, I swear to God. I feel naked without it. Why? The slug stagger is immense, bro. Fucking amazing. You can have, it's like basically you have a sniper that can function at close range. Now, Uncanny, right? Uncanny is so good because if you hit the weak spot on armored targets, basically it gives you like the lacerate is for like non-armored kills, and then the Uncanny is for like the perfect crusher kills. Now that guy still has Power Cycler on his sword. Fair enough. So basically, if you still got Power Cycler on your sword, you're still playing at the optimum efficiency level. Oh. How did these guys go down?
Of a uniform, you are weak.
Thank you.
Oh, my God. This chainsword is so shit. Definitely a bad choice overall. How did they even go down that hard?
Oh, do you need help again, do you?
No, Kasahi. It doesn't matter how much you donate, okay? Sometimes the way you talk is extremely rude, my dude. So I suggest you reevaluate that, because it's not cool to speak in that manner. Alright, if you're here for testing, don't question it unless you've genuinely done a video comparison, because that's not cool at all, dude. Alright? I'm very proud of the amount of effort that I put into the stuff that I do, and that's why I'm gonna tell you straight up, alright? It's okay to have your own opinion, but do not try to cast doubt on something that somebody else has done. That's what I'm saying. If your stuff works for you, that's okay, but don't try to give recommendations. Don't try and say that, oh, this works better, that works better. No. Okay, you want to do that, you put out video evidence as a creator yourself and show people in that manner because, all right, when testing is done, we thoroughly check every possible perk setup. We do try it, all right? And when we do that, and that is the standard that I've not only stated on streams, but also in my videos, I've stated that I do this because it is very important to do so, all right? So if you try and cast doubt on what I'm doing, it doesn't matter how much you donate or, you know, what you say to me, I don't care, all right? I don't want to see rudeness. If you prefer to do things your own way, that's okay. You can watch other streamers, you can, you know, find other channels, that's fine with me, all right? Be very aware of how you ask things. All right, you want to keep watching this channel? Have more awareness. That's all I'm gonna say to you, straight up. All right. Don't disrespect the work that a creator puts in.
This one's for Cadia.
All right. Gotta admit, Strahd clutched this. Shotgun's doing good work though.
Confirmed. Psyker sighted! Take kill! Eliminating targets! Enemy at target! Flank them!
Got him. Exactly, like, but I mean, well, for the Zealot, the Thunderhammer is actually pretty damn good. I do enjoy Thunderhammer Zealots. I still feel like one day when I have the time, I actually want to learn Zealot, because I feel like Thunderhammer Zealots actually do really, really well, and like they seem to contribute so much to teams. I don't know, maybe it's my bias, but I would like to try it someday. Ah, crap. Almost there.
Shot on target.
Got him. There we go. Okay, we're actually good for once. It is a lot of fun. Like, I do want to try it. Like, I just haven't had the opportunity. But I'm starting to think that what Eric says is actually correct. The power sword might still be the best melee weapon. Like, legit. Because everything that I've tried, right? Not as effective as I want it to be. So Eric may very well be right. Hey Frogman, what's up? I think it's not a good thing though. I'm not happy with that. Yeah, the slug gun, the slug gun's ADS is off. Sometimes I've noticed that. It's quite funny. But I am not sure if that's due to the stability stat, because if I notice that if I jack my stability stat, almost said jack my stability stat off. If I jack it up high enough, it actually seems to work well, and like I have less of the ADS issue. But previously I had a gun with only 55 stability, and it was kind of dog water. So I'm just wondering if that might be something that affects the whole thing.
Hey yo. What did I just hear?
Heard stuff, man. Did this Zealot take my ammo? This zealot that spent all their time down.
That immense
They took my ammo for real.
Loot bug.
Okay, okay. Good luck. Good luck. I'm not doing shit. They better freaking hold off the horde of hounds, cause I'm not wasting my ammo on that. Strahd and I need the ammo more. Is this Surge Psyker's lightning not working? Because it should stagger all 6. Which is weird.
engaging focus fire.
Yeah, this is Warhammer 40k. It's Darktide, dude. Wait a second, Frogman Jump. You play this game? What? I was just quickly read the chat, but I saw the person who said that. What? Exactly. Class exclusive weapons should be powerful. That's how I feel. But I mean, whatever. The crazy thing is that the power sword, you know, like Eric said, is kinda actually still the best option, potentially, you know? Trying out all these others, it's just not doing the same thing. Okay. Where are the hordes coming in from? Hounds? Houndies? Yes. Burn him.
Grenade! Emperor! Guide my aid!
Front domination! Copy that! Over my head!
My lovely bolt action rifle gets one shot. Oh, you do? You're from Dauntless? Okay. Sorry, I swear I thought you were from my Darktide crew. Alright. But yeah, this game is 100% Warhammer 40k.
The body dies.
And it is very awesome. It did have a lot of bugs at launch though, so unfortunately it had a very rough launch, but they've changed. They've done a lot to ensure the game is good, and I respect that. There's still a lot more that they have to do though. No. As far as I know, it is gonna only be on Xbox, not the PlayStation, because I think they signed something with Microsoft. But they haven't even made the Xbox release, so no need to worry about that. You're not missing out on anything. Right now it's PC only, which is I guess why the player base is also smaller.
Ammo! Tail out! A demon host!
Mid station. Kill 'em.
Sad to see us
Oh,
lose
that
full
could be
death.
pretty cool. Yeah,
Bulky to
Revolver doing that. I could get down with that, Neri.
Just triumph.
No, the weapon is very strong. Yeah, that's all.
This is how it's done.
You get headshots with it.
Kill shot ready. I am unstoppable. Scab gunner.
Don't disturb it.
Scab gunner. Go down. Beware, gunner. Sever the head, the body dies. Scab gunner. Merciful strike.
Precision fire.
End is nigh.
The launch was a clusterfuck. I agree. It did not exactly do things very.
What have you done? Join my hand. What you sanction? Is this how it ends? The warrior. The Psyker is fallen. I am wounded. Kill shot readied. I'm down. Demon hunt.
Engaging physical target. Ballistic on it.
Got a good feeling about this shot.
Engaging priority target.
Lord Militant Edict Saros is revered hereabouts. The truth is darker.
No. Safety. Only.
Oh man.
Greg, shotgunner!
Oh, they really should, dude. They really should. I think that'll be fucking insane. Can you imagine if they really posted that kind of stuff?
Look at that drop.
Like they actually made bait.
Aye.
Across the bridge of many markers, you can get this wrapped up.
Shotgunner! No! Out of my mind!
Well, at least it's already at the end. Diamantine. Nice.
You're in. Get that deflector locked down.
Medicate terminal here! Have a break! Eliminating targets!
Oh, they're already doing it. Yeah. If we get something like that, I'm okay with it. Like, I would like to see a reward for killing bosses. Like, that to me is something. Oh no, Strad. Shit.
Goodbye! Reloading! Yes! Yes! Stop it, dead! Let the end down! Cross flavor! Well done, overactive! You will be a bit... Okay, that's a critical injury! Cross flavor! Kill! Now keep coming! Don't stop fighting! The beneficent Emperor is our shield! This one's for Cadia. Stand bomber! An efficient domination! They're dug in! I need them again! Attend to healing, not scripture. Engage in focus fire.
I feel so bad for poor Strad. Can't rescue him just yet.
Spiritual Ranger. Affirmative. Reaper. Getting some payback. Chainsword looking for a score. Look lively, Roughneck.
This is the mission done with. Time to come home.
Emperor, grant me ammunition.
That could also be a thing. Like, the way I see it, they could do both. They could have it so that it will be like, you know, a reward if you don't aggro it, or maybe like no reward if you do. 1 second.
Our strike force attrition rate? Well, it ain't good. We need more recruits.
Interrogator Runnick said the matter is in hand. Trust your superiors, Morrow.
Yeah? Guess we'll have to see, won't we?
1 second. Helping friend. This means... Okay. Yeah, just avoid demon host when playing with randoms. You should never aggro it. Sorry about that. I had to assist somebody. A multiplier could be good as well, Armando. I'm also down with that. Shovel is pretty good for hordes. To be honest, I'm about to try it out, actually. I want to see all of it and see, you know, what is the ideal choice. That's what I want to do. But so far, and you know, I hate saying this, but the ideal choice looks like, it literally looks like the ideal choice is the freaking power sword still. You know, a guy, Eric, mentioned earlier that if you power it up once and you have Slaughter of 4 and swing, I mean, I do have Slaughter of 4, it does work. It does still need Slaughter of 4, but pretty much every other weapon needs a blessing to function, so it's pretty much the same thing. Yeah, the thing about it in random groups is that if people don't know what to do, then there's no saving them, Small Dolphin. The people have to actually automatically know what to do in those kinds of situations. The thing is, Kevin, that it requires brutal momentum, and overall it just doesn't function as well. Because you need brutal momentum in either Hit Taker or Decimator to really do well in Damnation. Which I am kind of displeased with. Because the way I see it, I think that it would function way... Like, the Power Sword with just no Power Cycler, but Slaughterer Blessing technically functions well enough. So, I am not interested in the Antax. Because as much as people have said, Antax is great, I've tried it, it does not shine. It does not shine in any way, shape, or form that makes it relevant. The Tac Axe might be better, actually. But even then, you're looking at a very weird situation. Because the Tac Axe also is not that great at horde control. So, to be fair, the Power Sword might still be the best horde control. If after trying all these other options today, and with all these various blessings that are supposedly ideal, even Chainsword with Savage Sweep does not function as well as I want it to. Like, it just feels not good, because where I know that I would reliably kill a target, instead I am not reliably killing a target, and that is no good. You see, this is my issue, so... I'll have to try, and if the power sword is still the best choice, then there is no choice. We still have to go back to the power sword. $210 plus. I mean, that's okay, but again,
We need you to find a sample we can analyze. You're deployed to
I mean, to be fair, if you assuming you've got Slaughter 4, you don't need Power Cycler. Power Cycler would just make it like the old Power Sword. So if you have both, then you have the ideal situation. So yeah. They should add a reward for avoiding the Daemon Host and a reward for killing the Daemon Host. For killing the Daemon Host, they should make it 2 equipment drops at the end of a mission. For avoiding it, they should give you additional material drops. Let people have the choice.
Oh, this is the nice bit of tertium.
But but you must successfully kill it. You know, I say make it also a penalty if you aggro it and fail to kill it. Meaning that if you do aggro it, minus 10% materials. If it kills 2 members and fucks off. That way, people have to take a risk. You can gamble for another piece of equipment if you're prepared, or no.
Watch, learn, repeat. Got it? I am death.
Must be calm.
Hang on, I gotta add on my own phone, 1 second. Gotta refresh my own chat now.
Good shot.
Get to the false emperor.
I can see some value. But I can see some value in the combat blade, but we'll have to see.
Sever the head, the body dies. Shot on target. This is how it's done. Neutralize the Ranger.
Oh, the veterans.
Dude, how is this a disconnect? Oh my god. We disconnected from a player joining? That's crazy. The first time I've had a disconnect.
That sounds weird.
Hmm. No, he was doing that. No, but you see, right? There's been this whole disconnect when a player joins bug that's been happening ever since the patch. But yeah, it's just weird and crazy. Okay, let's get back to that. No problem, Armando. Catch you next time. The shotgun is carrying so hard right now. I don't know, guys. Maybe I'm gonna try the shovel and see if that'll work. I'm gonna reopen my window, hopefully. Finally, fresh air again. But why would Purg have a problem though? Because your flames can burn them all though. Isn't that what we do? Nah, I'm okay with that because for me, the Purg, assuming you have wildfire and properly spreads, it's all good.
Try to come back alive if you can.
All right.
Light conditions are non-optimal.
Enjoy it while you can. It gets worse down in the manufacturing levels.
We shall smite the heretics from this place.
We shall smite the heretics from this place.
There's plague residue during the transit hub. Get yourself over there and start scanning.
Time to go to work.
Got a good feeling about this shot. Confirmed? Copy that! Confirmed. Eliminating targets. Sniper! Down! Down! Affirmative.
Zealot, dude. Irrelevant. On Zealot is totally different. Like, unless you're testing on veteran damnation level, right, bro? That statement is completely irrelevant. Because nothing was changed for the Zealot, dude. Devil Claws always worked on the Zealots. Shroot used Devil Claws on the Zealot. So, you know, not trying to be mean, but totally irrelevant statement there, dude. We're talking veteran here. And for the veteran, it's very drastically different because you don't have the 10% attack speed, which makes a massive difference. And furthermore, you don't have the stacks of martyrdom or the ability that gives you, what's it, the more melee damage every time you swing or whatever. I think that makes a huge diff.
Righteous dead.
Have blocked Draco. So far, so good. Keep moving.
Keep racking them up, soldier.
This is high intensity hunting grounds, right? Okay. Let the shotty go bounce. Right down the barrel of me gun.
Kill shot ready.
There we go.
Heal off.
That's 3. Don't know why it didn't let me even load that in, but well, I mean, if we're talking realism here, the shotgun here is a sniper with the slug. I don't think it does that in real life. So, you know, I'd be wary of saying it mirrors reality. But it does feel nice. I would say that much. Once you load in the slug, that's unlimited range, destroy the whole world kind of vibe. Ah, crap. Can't I shoot him? I thought they said I could shoot him through light cover or light terrain. That's a bit uncool. Take it.
Engaging focus fire.
All right, we Gucci. Can you take out a mutie with a shovel? Not really. Oh, well, fair enough. I mean, I guess if you guys have actually fired shotguns in real life. I fired rifles, but not shotguns, so I don't know what the actual range on a shotgun might be. At the very least, not a slug shotgun. We do not have such weapons available even to certain soldiers in... Whoa. Did that guy just teleport? Any? Seems almost like the server's having a bit of a shit fit here. Readying Omicron Mortis into session! I am the bomber now. You know, I wish that instead of a bleed on our grenades, we had like a freaking awesome fire incendiary grenade. I want to be a bomber too. If I need to take out a mutie, it's gonna be my shot. It's gonna be my shotty that does that. Up close and personal with the mutie. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, IRL guns, you guys will be the expert. So.
Sever the head, the body dies.
I get jumped twice. But the toughness saves me. These guys okay? Okay. Holds up the Florida man card. Yeah, like right now I'm just loving that. Honest to God, it feels really, really good.
This is how it's done.
Readying Asian robot mortis intercession. I keep trying to power up my shovel.
Kill shot looking for a score.
There we go.
Are you waiting for an invitation? Very well. I humbly beseech you to upload your data to the server skull. Do not use my server skull.
I mean, the shovel's okay though. I gotta admit, the shovel's pretty okay. Not gonna lie.
Next scans unreached. Auspex capture efficiency low. Attend to it.
I'm pretty sure they addressed that quite a long time ago. Actually. I can't remember what was exactly said, but suffice to say, it was something along the lines of those guys don't count because they are not natively ranged attackers. Although they're shooting at you, they're not shooters. They're actually melee enemies. The way they're coded anyway. So that's why they don't show up. Because they're not default shooters. Yes, I'm aware it makes no sense, but it is what it is. Okay? So that one I've got no control over. But that was like months and months ago that they actually talked about that. At least, like I said, as far as I recall, that was ages ago. Ah, itchy. Wrong time to be itchy.
Insufficient data. Need more input. Follow the servo
Must be the wind.
What? Yeah, I suppose.
Recommence search. If you want so good, don't make me ask again.
Lots of plus here.
Target that cock slimer! Cock slimer!
That's what you get. I am, however, in desperate need of ammo.
Must locate the squad. Ammo crates!
This must be it. So this thing must be in there.
Very large mutant starting! Copy that!
I'm ahead of now. Good night. Bye-bye.
Good night, buddy.
We're eliminated!
Upload your data to the servo skull.
You're looking for a door release.
There we are.
So Morrow's come up against
Ooh,
Chaos
tier
plenty of
4.
times,
That's pretty
including
good.
against the Red Corsairs in the Badab War. I'll have it.
You know, I want it. He's one of the lowest.
Must have scars on top of scars.
To be honest, with the slug shotty, I've just gone sustained fire.
Confirmed? Copy that.
Oh lord, that's gross. The damage wasn't by me, it was by the Ogren. I didn't do shit. I just assisted a little bit. Because the shotgun doesn't do much damage to bosses. That's just honesty. Wait, a second one? We have a second beast in Urgle, lol. It only does damage if the slug hits the back.
Getting some payback.
So I can contribute some damage, but
Affirmative! Affirmative! Grenade thrown! Shot on target.
there we go.
A valiant deed.
2-for-1 special. That's pretty swanky.
I'm watching.
Yeah, they're both on duty today, right?
Turn your coast and I'll find ya.
I miss the old guard days when you could trust a fellow soldier. Renegade station! We have memories!
Oh no, Panzerhunds. We're in trouble.
Surprise coming in.
Yeet. I love the hounds though, they're adorable. They're such a great way of increasing your ammo. After the Beast and Nargo, we get all the ammo back. It's great. Hey, Plague Ogryn's still on leave. LOL. I mean, technically, yes.
I keep hearing whispers of a second hive city out there in the wastes. Anything in that?
Never you mind. It ain't good to be asking questions like that.
It's this way.
LOL.
Damn shotgunner! Watch, learn, repeat. Got it.
Bless me, MjRiffle, uncle.
How about you guys get shotgunned instead, huh? Dreg shotgunners. You guys get shotgunned. No, it's okay. I don't mind it. Like, for me, I'll always explain my reasoning behind stuff. As long as people are willing to understand and, you know, discuss facts with me, I'm okay. The only thing that ever offends me is if people try to deny what I do simply because it may not, like, work out for them. Like, that's not how scientific testing works, unfortunately. Ha ha ha, gotcha.
Stop eating the fragging armor!
Focus fire. Aye.
Oh, good. Let me yeet some grenades here and there, huh? Grannies are your friend. Hello, Typhus. Well, if they give us a Plague Augur, I'm not concerned. This team is pretty good. This team is very, very solid, so... You can tell by everyone wearing prisoner garb. That is the ultimate drip.
This one's for
When you have a confirmed, like god team, you run only the prisoner garb.
Head station! Heal up!
Medicaid station.
I guess I should take one.
Watch and learn. Copy that.
Ukuyu.
You're a Havelock Baroness. Get to work. Find me those samples.
All specs confirms
Buzz,
biological
buzz, 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 buzz.
I don't
Oh
like
lord.
this, Sarge.
Hear that? They're not wicked. They're not.
Follow me. Eliminating targets. One shot, one kill.
No. Bad doggy. No. Bad doggy. Okay, they're not real. Nobody's real.
Magic vessel started.
Do not touch. No touchy.
having not yet deployed the servo skull. Inefficient.
Why are demon host lines scare you? Just a friendly demon host, buddy.
Skull outpacing servant. Unacceptable.
Kill shot ready.
Okay, we good. Don't bother me, none. I like creepy things.
I've seen worse places.
You know that song that Nora sings in Atomic Heart? I don't know if you guys will know that. I love shit like that. That's the real shit, man.
Enemy clutch on all sides. Right, soldier.
Nope, this shovel sucks. As much as it sucks, guys, the best power sword replacement is power sword. Dude, if the Demon Hunter started whispering the fucking Teletubbies song, I'd be very concerned about the direction that Fat Shark is taking with all this, okay? It'd be quite disturbing on multiple levels.
This one's for Cadia.
No lollygagging. If anyone is wondering why I'm not particularly contributing to the scans, it's because I'm not as useful at horde clearing. Like my shovel is just, even with semi decent blessings, not doing good. Also, fuck my neighbor and their endless need to smoke. Like, literally fuck you and your freaking blackened ass lungs. If you want to smoke in an apartment, do so in a closed off room where you don't bother other people. I don't know, dude. All I know is that the damage is just not even enough, because I'm not one-swinging these guys. That's my issue. I'm not fully one-swinging them. And this is with offensive blessings, so... Unless, like, I think unless you'd have, like, a perfectly god-rolled shovel or something like that, it's probably not going to be very effective, which I don't think is a good standard. And because I'm not effective at killing, all I'm doing is just delaying. I'm not doing the objective because I'm delaying. That's literally it. Oh, they got it all. Okay. Yeah, they do. A sniper vet plus a shredder vet works really well. Heresy to Damnation? Wait, Swiftbear, are you... Sorry if I'm getting this wrong. Are you not the Vermintide player? I thought you would only be playing Damnation. Because most of the VT2 players that I know only play Damnation. So, forgive me if I'm confusing you, because I thought you were one of the Vermintide 2 players that commented. But the percentage jump from Heresy to Damnation is about 50%. The actual amount is 33%. If you talk about raw statistics, the actual mathematical increase is roughly 33%, less if you take Heresy as a base. If Heresy is your base, the increase is only about 15-20% math-wise. But the difficulty jump, I would say, is 50% because the slight extra damage makes it so that even one misplay can lead to your death by like say two poxwalkers that happen to whack you from behind. This is most obvious on classes with the low survivability, like the Psyker, where we only have 100 toughness, 150 health. We're squishy. So you feel it's most obvious there, which is I guess is why the Psyker has to have so many powers to compensate. Oh, you're not the Vermintide 2 player. I'm so sorry. I thought you were the Vermintide 2 player. Because I remember somebody commented something. They were from VT2. They were also called Bear, I think. But anyway. So in my mind, I was like, oh, aren't you the Vermintide player? Because all the Vermintide 2 players only play Damnation. Yeah, it is pretty humiliating going down to Poxwalkers. Let me also quickly run the ad break because the second hour stream already. But yeah. Better teams in T5 do make the games feel easier than T4, which is actually why Damnation is currently where I do all my testing and gameplay. Because it just makes sense to me to play, you know, where everything is, where people really genuinely are the strongest, you know, and I've seen that over and over so many times, you know.
I shall tend thy relic, varlet.
Okay, now let me see. I'm gonna just earn a couple blessings. The Chainsword is out. Chainsword totally out. Nope. Not having that. Not having that. The shovel can go F itself in the A on Saturday. It is no good. Shovel failed. I am starting to think the combat knife and tack axe might be the only viable option. The antax is okay, but people like put way too much value on it. They're like, man, antax is great. And I'm like, yeah, nah. Okay, you kinda lying to me, bro. You kinda lying to everybody. But full bore, very good with my Agrippina shotgun. This is with stability 55. If I max out my stability stat, I could probably do like some crazy specky shit. But I would want flak armor and also maybe anti-elite. Anti-elite would be nice if I had that. Flak armor and anti-elite would make me so happy on a shoddy. Because the shoddy is just great right now. So that is that. This Shredder Auto Pistol's good. This is my current one. This one is the weak one.
And what do we have here?
Death Spitter and Speed Load. Give me Doth Spitter.
Interesting.
It's just a camo skin. One of the camo skins. I can't remember which one it is. I just had it in my inventory, so I was like, eh, okay. I'll throw it on. But it looks nice, yeah? This is my favorite skin. It's fucking insane. It's fucking cool. So it looks really nice with that camo skin. I don't remember what it is, though. I can have a look after this. Let me just throw away some of these crappy things that I really don't need. Speed load. I'll just keep this one in case. In case I ever feel like being a weirdo. Okay, anyway, for now, I'm gonna try and roll yet another power sword. I don't think so, Tim. I do not think so. I would think that VT2, with its mainly melee focus, should be easier than Darktide. Because Darktide has additional range, which I know people cannot handle, so I'm very doubtful. This is the Death World Splinter camo. I don't know where I got it from. Could be from one of the skin packs that I bought, but yeah, this is the one. Otherwise, it looks like this. But this one makes it look bigger. So, Midway Legend Kata? Okay. Fair enough. I mean, I never played Vermintide at that level. I only played at the second highest difficulty with bots. Because I just never used to like playing with people. I just had a very enjoyable solo experience back then. You know, back in the past when I was running that. So if you say so, I will bayleaf you.
I will do as you wish.
Darktide is easier than Vermintide? Fair enough. Like I said, I can't comment because I don't have the facts behind me, so if you guys say so, I'm gonna just trust you.
Transaction.
Psyker Fire Sword when? Never. Never. More importantly, are y'all trying to look down? Y'all trying to look down on my... Y'all trying to look down on us Darktide players? Anyway. You know, here's the thing though. Vermintide players can say what they want, but as far as I know, it's the Vermintide 2 players that try to tell everybody else what to do and then they go down the most in the mission. Because, yeah, can't handle range, nah, this game isn't all melee, nah. So, look, I know a lot of you Vermintide 2 players are really proud of your Vermintide achievements, but I think it's kind of a myth that they start at Damnation as soon as they can. A vocal minority might say that they do this because they want the EP and they want that internet glory. But far as I know, right, I'm a Darktide. I genuinely started to really play this type of game only on Darktide. So I went from Malice to Heresy to, and I've done the progression, right? Coming into Damnation, and now that I solo queue Damnation all day, every day, because I know my stuff, it's the Vermintide 2 players that die the most. To be completely honest with you, okay? Look, I don't care who I offend by saying this, but I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it, all right? No, it's not me thinking too much. It's actual facts. There's a vocal minority that's very good at the game. I don't doubt that. Because there's been Vermintide 2 players that say, Revolver is a great gun. Look, they might be able to use the Revolver like gods, but... Oh, because Vermintide 2 players are sometimes kind of like vegans, right? They have to tell you, I'm a Vermintide 2 player. I know what I'm doing. So they'll try and tell you what to do. So as soon as you get somebody that's trying to give you instructions, you know, Vermintide 2 player. Yeah, if you're good, you're good, you know. My only thing is that don't try and say because I'm experienced at this game, I'm going to be better at another game. Doesn't work that way, you know. Exactly why I'm trying to say, Tim. The one thing which I don't want to hear from anyone in my chat, even slightly sounding elitist, I don't want that. Because the thing is, right, we're all here to enjoy video games. At the end of the day, you do your thing, I do my thing. As long as we're not, you know, crushing each other's hopes in a mission, we're fine. You can do whatever you want. People always talk about build diversity and options, right? Well, we have options. We have a lot of options, you know? But the thing is, right, there's a lot of people, you know, they do be trying to tell people how to do. And like I say, it's kind of like vegans, you know, they have to say, oh, well, I'm a VT2 player. I know what I'm doing. Well, listen, I'm a VT2 player. I know more than you. I'm like, bro, you're a VT2 player. I'm a Darktide partner. Are you a content creator? If you're not a content creator, you know, like a lot of these people, you know, I'm not allowed to say this. Like, I'm not allowed to tell these people that. I can tell you guys, obviously, because we're just chatting. But, you know, I can't say this to them, but I really want to tell them, bro, shut the fuck up. I have 20,000 subs on YouTube. I don't need your opinion. If I needed your opinion on how to be a loser, I'd go ask you why you're still living with your mom's basement, okay? Don't talk to me about I'm a VT2 player, I know more than you. No. I'm a Darktide player. I'm a Darktide partner. I've been here since pre-order beta. You can shut the fuck up. I'm the one that reports stuff to devs. You shut the fuck up. And you listen to me, because I'm your commanding officer. But, of course, I can't actually say that to them, so I just shut up. And, like I said, most of the time, if they're trying to give orders, right, they're the ones that are busy typing in chat and then dying. It's super funny. It's super funny. Oh, dude, I have so much salt for people that try to, you know, tell people stuff. Like, don't do that, you know? That's why even in missions, I very rarely try to tell people what to do, because it's like, there's no point. There's no point. At the end of the day, people are just gonna do what they want. Like, it's not gonna help them if I say, hey bro, you need to bring a fucking flamer. Hey bro, you need to bring this. I'm like, what's that gonna do? Is it gonna make my gameplay better? No. No. I'm gonna make my own gameplay better. You get what I mean? So that's why I say, forget it. You know, it's whatever. Just do what you want. Just do what you want, as long as you're not overly gimping your team. And even then, you can carry most of the time. The only thing that like rubs me the wrong way is when people say, I'm gonna carry this. Then like you see they're the first one to go down. You're like, oh. You're like, oh. Swift Bear, you had an elite type in Heresy game. Dude, I saw like somebody actually complained the other day. It was so funny. I can't remember what exactly was said, but this guy, I think I can't remember if it was Heresy or Damnation, right? But the dude was like, so he said to this other player, right? He said to this other player, what the fuck? Why are you using a power sword? That shit's gonna, and this was before the nerf, which makes it even funnier. That shit's gonna get nerfed. You're a shitty player. You know, you're not actually like skilled at this game. If you were skilled, you'd be using, I can't remember what they said. I think it was Antax. You'd be using Antax with BM because, you know, your shit's gonna get nerfed and you're never gonna get good. And then, and stop stealing all the ammo. Like, they went on this long-ass rant. Like, I don't know how they managed to type that in the fucking game. Like, dude, I have one of the fastest typing speeds. People always comment on it. And even I cannot type that, you know, when the hordes are flying and shit. Was that guy just standing in a corner and just typing it? I'm like, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy what people be talking about. You know, I cannot fathom how they managed to do that. Like, if he can, bro, he's got to have, like, the only thing that I would respect is the fact that he has, like, some super typing skills. His fingers must make his girlfriend orgasm in, like, 3 seconds because of how fast he can vibrate them. Like, he literally, his fingers must have flown so fast across the fucking keyboard to type a fucking essay in a game chat. How is that possible? I don't know. Unless he was dead and, like, waiting in a corner, then fair enough. But in that case, then imagine ranting at someone when you're the one who's dead, you know? Bro, I can't even imagine that, you know? Like, how do you do that? That's impossible. I struggle typing LOL mid-combat, you know, when shit's coming in my face. Not happening, bro, not happening. Anyway, let's carry on. I'm gonna try out the power sword in, like, actual combat again. Cause I've tried all the other options. They just don't do it. They just don't do it. Oh, dude, can you imagine how sad they would be if they had a notepad and then, like, they copy pasted messages? Oh, that's so sad, bro. Yeah, bro. I've actually seen people try and type and they just stand there and die. So bad. It is wild shit sometimes, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, dude, I always type wrong. Oh, check it out. It's Saltpire. We have a Saltpire player. Oh. What's my ammo count like? Who am I? Where am I? What am I? Okay. I need to get my bearings straight. Where am I? Who am I? I'm in Hab Draco. Mid-mission.
This is how it's
Shival! Why am I? Can you imagine me having an existential crisis in the middle of a match? That'd be pretty fucking wild. Do you have any healing left? Where the healing at? Any charges left? Oh, full charges. There we go. Okay. The special on this one loads. I'll have this build out probably tomorrow, but the special just loads like a high damage, high impact shell. It's basically a single slug that'll 100% murk your enemy, so it's pretty good. The power sword is still the best power sword. Oh, come on. Once you have Slaughter of 4, it's like you don't need Power Cycler 4. You can still go at it with Slaughter of 4 and kill everything, so. Yeah, it's more like a coach gun. If you play Overwatch 2, it's kind of like that. Yeah. 100%. You're right about that. Oh, found one. Now where's the random garbage can that I need to scan? There we go. Ilisi is the best power sword. Bro, do I look like I have access to an Ilisi? If I did, I'd be happy. I don't have access to an Ilisi, bro. Oh, Trapper's dead. Okay. Deimos is good, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, like, it depends on the staff I want to use, you know? They might. Like, it depends on the trend, bruh. I sometimes find it very amusing. The way that some of the enemies scream, it's hilarious. Took the opportunity to quickly close my window, prevent the smokers from assaulting my nostrils anymore. Let's go. Let's go. You mind, Reaper, huh? Who dares touch me?
One shot, one kill.
Homie's like dead. We'll let Lady Saltspire take that.
My thanks. Thou dost holy work, freak. Thou remain a liability.
Don't go, fanatic.
Right. Hey, let me join in. I got a power sword. I mean, you could be using them wrong. That could be the case. This Ogren is just enjoying the slurpee of heretics. Just pouring in like this.
Don't waste ammo, they're dug in.
See, I messed that up as well. I don't know how anyone can type fast, I swear. Like, in a game. Like, I can type fast when I'm concentrating on typing, but certainly not here. Huh. Dude like came out to attack us and then like went back inside. That was just wild, bro.
There's the marketplace.
Ammunition. A blessing for one. One way, Chris. Come on. Rachel neutralized. Reaper. Copy that.
I hate all the weird areas that the Reaper can stand.
Frank, shotgun out. Affirmative. Eliminating target. Striker! If you look up sycophant, you'll find milk.
Thou would speak as thus of the Honourable Sire Mel. Grendel's favourite administrator.
I found credentials earned in the field are more indicative of
I
skill
need
than
that.
those entitled by birth.
Okay. That takes.
Eliminated! Heal up!
Me and Gulliver are the most wounded. So I guess that's us.
Ammunition. Praise the master of mankind.
Ammo! Ammo!
Obliged.
Ah, envelope enemy. The two of the last one thinks they're probably well.
Prospect confirms biological anomaly ahead.
The air grows thick with sin.
An adroit domination! We can't reach them!
Yes, because I am that teammate, Hankit. I will personally make sure every single time you're BBing something, I'll be like, yes, I must kill this before you BB it. Okay, so that person you're talking about is me. Of course I know him. He's me. But in all seriousness, I try not to, but I sometimes just can't help it. Sometimes I'm already aiming, you know? My aim is just too fast. I'm too fast, 3 furious, you know? And by the time your shitty slow BB is ready to BB, I already BBQ the enemy. See? So
An efficient moment in which to deploy the servo scout.
cannot be helped. Okay, nobody saw me waste four bits of ammo on a random dude, okay? That never happened. I'm too accurate for that shit. Okay? I don't mess up like that ever. I'm just 3 good. Just 3 good, bro. Okay? Doesn't happen.
How place is rotten.
Anomaly reached. Commence scan.
Okay, this is the real test of the power sword still being the best power sword. As weird as it sounds, guys, does it look like I'm still getting 2 swings? That's weird. Oh. Hey. Shiba Sekia.
To the servo scout.
Yeah, heretic with the blue head. He just shoot it for the lulz. Too right, bro. Too right, man. Oh, this is just a regular mission. Okay. It feels like I'm still getting 2 swings on this. I could be wrong, but it does feel a bit strange, not gonna lie. Hey. Maybe they walk back the changes, you never know. Yeah, I guess it's just animation. Because you're probably right. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's doing the charge damage, but it does look charged though. I think it's just animation. Should be anyway. Because yeah, I hear that the sound is different. Because you hear that crackle sound. No, sometimes you hear the crackle sound on the second one too. I don't know, maybe it's a bug. Maybe they'll have to double nerf it again. Fuck you, Aegis. Hey, back down, you fools. Might I suggest we bugger off, ladies and gents? There we go. I don't know, there might be more. Yeah, I've got no power cycler on this headbanger. It's just Slaughterer 4. So, technically speaking, even without power cycler, the dude wasn't wrong. Even without power cycler, the power sword is still the best power sword. Like, you don't really have any other options rolling around there. Like, people might like to think that there are other options, but even with just one swing, I would say pretty much, yeah. One thing which I have to say is that my thoughts on, like, one thing which I guess I want to share with all of you now is, having played the veteran pretty much all day today,
There are plenty of contracts need doing.
the nerfs have hardly impacted the difficulty of the game. You know? I don't think it'll happen, Headbanger, because look, alright, we just tested it live. Somebody mentioned it before. Eric mentioned it before. For a second his name escaped my mind, but he was right actually. The power sword, assuming that you're using the Mark 6 model with Slaughterer 4 as a blessing, it's pretty much the same. Hey, no problem, Neri. Enjoy your art contest thing. I look forward to seeing it, man. You gotta tag me on Twitter with that shit. Okay, but yes, you have a good day. If you have Slaughterer 4, right? So how it'll work is that, even in Damnation Meat Grinder, you can still go for the headshots, kind of like that, and you will still pretty much butcher hordes, which I got a chance to showcase at the end of the last match. I was doing this combo, which basically was absolutely eliminating most horde threats. And this was far faster than anything the Antax produced. This was far faster than anything the Chainsword, which requires me to charge up a heavy. This was far faster than the latrine shovel. So the power sword is still kind of the best power sword. Like, there is no replacement for the power sword. And if you have power cycler on it, then you pretty much still have the same old sword. So when it comes to the horde cleaver, you're still pretty much using the same old. And once your Slaughterer blessings are up, you kind of rip and tear until it's done, like so. So yeah, I actually used a shovel with pretty decent blessings, very good, very well rolled stats, like almost all the stats in 70s. Especially damage was on high note. It did not function well at all. It could not one-shot. Yeah, I would say so. Like, that's just me being truthful. A lot of people say, oh, the Antax is next on the nerf list. How? The power sword is still technically going to be on the nerf list because the power sword is still the best power sword. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? So, realistically speaking, the nerf did not really... It just made the power sword slightly more annoying to use, and of course there are no infinite exploits. But, the power sword is still the freaking power sword. Sure, okay, qualification. You do need a tier 4 blessing, which is Slaughterer. I know a lot of people don't have that. But if you do, you either get Slaughterer 4 or Power Cycler 4. Both ways, your power sword is still godlike. So the power sword is still effectively the best power sword. They didn't replace the power sword with anything. You can use the antax all you like. Power sword is still top tier. And yeah. It's not something you can do with the other equipment in the game, and that's my issue right here. They just made it more annoying to use, which is correct. Yeah, the Antax attack pattern is also limited because of the way it swings. So even with brutal momentum, you don't get the same value, you know, that you normally would. Hey, Corey, what's up, man? Thank you very much, by the way. You know why. Okay, I'm not gonna say it on stream because, you know, maybe you don't want to reveal, but thank you very much, by the way. Appreciate you. Illicity ripe for nerfs, possibly. What I need to charge up to do is I mean, okay, let's be real here. Let's be real. Let's go on the Psyker. Okay, I'm a Psyker main, but even I know that the Illicity is overpowered. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. Seriously. Means a lot, man. Groceries this week are on you. I am super happy with that. Thank you. Anyway, Illicity, yes. Look, they've overtuned the Psyker now. If they're going to bring everything into balance, then the buffs on the Psyker were unnecessary and overdone. Let's be real, okay? I'm a Psyker main. I love my Psyker to bits. I would never want a nerf to happen, but the issue here is that you are very, very strong. Damnation meat grinder, okay? Live on stream. Come. Let's go see it. One second, guys. Important message. I really need to take this. Sorry guys, this is very important. I don't mean to interrupt the show. But anyway, okay, sorry. That's taken care of. Back to the show. Now, when it comes to the Illicity Force Sword, right? Okay, so let's talk about it. If assuming that you have no warp battery, we're gonna remove this. But we're gonna keep warp unleashed, okay? Assuming that this is the base case, all right? to cater for those that don't use warp battery, we're just gonna have 4 warp charges as per normal. Okay, so I'm gonna do that real quick right now. Okay, we know that Warp Unleashed baseline gives 10% damage bonus, right? So let's drain all of this, and with just 4 warp charges, okay, once my Slaughterer builds up, things die very fast. And then I can effectively just spam this light attack. So hell yeah, the Elysee is due for nerfs. Because, okay, the faster way to do what I'm doing right here, right? Okay, we have 4 warp charges. Okay? And then you do this. Okay, you've got your practically like triple Slaughterer bonus. You can just start spamming hordes. And with infinite dodges on the Force Sword, I can do this. I'm a rotating Beyblade of Death. So it is a bit overpowered for what it can do. Because I don't even have to charge up this thing to get results. You get what I mean? Alright. Now, base case is that most of the builds using the Elysee are going to have warp batteries. So, what happens then? You know, it's a whole lot wilder. You talking about my perk? No, my perk is not weak spot. I mean, you can have that, yeah. You can do that too. But yeah, with six warp battery stacks and, you know, a little bit of warp unleashed, your heavy attack is so fast, all right? And I don't even need to charge it to do this. If I charge it, it's just to maintain my peril. So, I feel like it does more than what the Power Sword is doing, you know? So, if they nerf the Power Sword but they don't nerf the Elysee, then like, you know, it makes no sense. I mean, okay, you're kind of right, Christian, that it is different from the Vet Sword because it needs talents to be spammed. But the thing is that the natural flow of combat for Psykers, assuming you're following my builds, is that you're always doing Brain Burst, right? So you should always have your warp charges maintained because that's how you kill off the key elite targets. Because if you don't do that, you know, you're not gonna be able to two-shot the Crushers. So because you have this, when the Horde comes charging in, you build up your Slaughterer and Executioner bonuses or whatever, and bada bing bada boom, you've got infinite dodges. You can just keep cleaving them infinitely. You see? So yeah, melee Psyker Pog for sure. Because I can just do this. And my charging activation does not give me a delay like the Power Swords does. So you gotta understand that this is kind of ridiculous. Unless they're saying that because the Psyker is the squishy class, it needs to deal the most damage, then fair enough. Okay, fair enough. You know? I mean, not everybody's gonna have that, you know? Yeah, fast attacking it's totally fine as well. In fact, I've actually done that on some situations where like I'm like, okay, I don't even need to use the heavy attack. I just spam my light attack. I've done it on that one mission. Was that dude sliding around? Yo, Yo, what the fuck? Hold on, wait. Yo, look at him! He's just sliding around! Oh my god, wait. This is funny. Holy crap, this is funny. I'll follow this dude. Yo, this needs to be like a clip or some shit. Yo, this dude's just zooming. That's adorable. This is the best thing ever that I've seen in Darktide. Okay, I don't care what anyone says. Okay, this is the best thing ever that I've seen in Darktide. This man is blessed by the Emperor himself. Okay. Shit. How can I do that, bro? Only there was a way to do it. Damn it. I can't. I want to, but I can't. Sick, yeah. Anyway. Going back to my Veti. That was legit the power of the Emperor right there. Sorry, this is partner business that I'm being asked about. Okay, clear. Sure, but that I've been asked important questions that I have to immediately answer. I try not to do it a lot while I'm on stream, but sometimes if it's urgent, I just do it straight away because I don't like to let things sit. Anyway,
Greetings, operative.
let me take a look at the store. Is my power cycler in yet? This is disappointment. Sad. So guys, shall we gamble on another sword? Let's gamble on another sword, okay? I'm gonna gamble on it right now. I'm gonna gimbal on it and try to get power cycler. Okay, where's Brunt's armory? Let's go find a good sword. I pray to the Father. Oh wow, that's so shit. Doggy doo doo. Hey yo. Hey yo. 80% finesse. Hey yo. Hey yo. Okay, I try. I has the materials. I can has cheeseburger maybe. I has the materials. I testo.
Let us scour away old scars and awaken new purpose.
I know I don't care about base stats, but I still like to have them because when I don't have good base stats, sometimes inside my chest, I die a bit internally. So I like to have everything set.
The machine god is most
Infosted enemies. Slaughterer 3. This is looking good. Looking good.
And what
Okay, melee damage.
interesting.
Brutal momentum. Knots.
should be cared for as such.
But ayo. Can I reblast this with anything? I don't want to lose Brutal Momentum 3, but at the same time, what if I have both Slaughterer and Rampage on the same power sword? Because I can 100% trigger Rampage. I can 100% trigger Rampagane. So
Praise the Omnissiah.
I test. I like to test sometimes to make the things better.
Interesting.
And if there are other power swords whose blessings I haven't yet earned, I'll just, you know, grab them.
Let the machine god's blessings be teased forth.
I should resist gambling. I should resist gambling. But then again... Why would you be afraid of hordes as the Psyker, bruh? You still have the Antax. Dude, this guy's still doing it. Freaking John Wick over there. Okay. Yes, which is weird. Dynasty Warriors with the Illicy. Guess that works. Why would you want to tank the hordes with Obscurus though? You don't... Listen, you don't need to tank the horde if the horde is dead, Rubber Cable. Just kill them. They can't damage you if they're dead. Anyway, let's go test out this new power sword, but first I need to pee, then we'll test it. Okay. Q and try to open up the window one last time.
Looks like our heretic friends have disabled the cooling system at Factorum HL 1736. We need to act. If that factory goes dark, it will cost us dearly. We need its Lehman Russes, which means you need to get the coolant online. If you can reach the control room, you'll be able to access the cryonic rods that will flush the system. Better work.
Alright, let's go kick some ass. I'm sure you guys enjoy my ass kickery.
You've accessed the ventilation tunnel.
Where am I?
Keep moving. We don't have much time. You need to get your backside.
Load my special shell.
Control chamber and grab
Let's
those
go.
cryonic rods.
Move as a unit. Pretend you're soldiers. Stay with the squad, sinner.
I love the Oceania crowd. We're fucking hilarious. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Shoddy like a fucking melody. Yeah.
I'm working on it. Finally, justice for its victims.
Oh.
Take his ass! Rider gun, next target. Focus fire. Aye. Watch and learn.
The best part about this thing is that it can stagger crushers. It's so good.
Poxbuster. Killed.
Fucking love the shotgun, dudes. This is the weapon to kill. Oh my god. Really? Was now the time?
Copy that,
Hey. You rude. Oh dear.
The Emperor guarded your hand. Glorious! Kill shot looking for a score.
Just
We
gonna...
gotta reach them!
Right there.
Yes! Yes! Blow through me!
Hey. Do you mind, Hound? I'm busy sniping here. Alright, don't bother me when I'm sniping.
Heretics on all sides!
Yeet!
Atonement is not yet yours, Psyker.
Hello, Stylus.
You reach the production line.
Now, Stylus, I gotta scold you a little bit, alright? Listen, you can't say that you made an Asian robot build better, okay? That is incorrect and false. You added Malkurion to an easy build. You're no longer competing with an easy build. Also, Sharpen doesn't increase your damage. I don't know if you watched that video on damage, but that's why Sharpen is not used in builds. Don't forget, part damage does not equal actual damage, okay? So you ever tell me that your stuff is better than an Asian robot build, we're talking about Dauntless, by the way, for those that are wondering, not Darktide. But I will literally have to slap the shit out of you, okay? And I wouldn't want to, but I will have to, homie. So don't tempt me to slap the shit out of you. Because you will have a very bad time if I put out an entire video dedicated to slapping the shit out of you. Okay? Okay. Good. I'm glad you understand. But if you do want to compare it, right, go and test the DPS versus a actual endgame build. Because once you add a legendary in, right, it'll have an issue. Lol, part damage is okay in small doses.
Eliminating targets.
It's funny because in that game, right, there's a whole wiki that literally explains to you what each type of damage does, but there's a lot of people that actually believe like, oh, part damage contributes to like the final kill. No, it doesn't. Like, I've seen people say like, oh my god, you know, I need Sharpen to make this build great. I'm like, yeah, nah. When you do the actual math, it comes out. That's why I got no qualms slapping the shit out of people. Remember, you challenge the robot, you better be ready to get slapped. Because I will do it in a video. And then you will be sad. Oh, fuck's sake, come on. Hey. Aw. Hello, John. Look at this John standing there.
Kill shot ready.
Did you compare it to an endgame build though? Because once you compare it to an endgame build, you'll see very different results, dude. And also, your DPS calculation, you're calculating core damage, man. Not the part damage, FYI. So, if you're telling me that you're doing 1.8k DPS, did you just look at part damage or did you look at core damage? Because if you calculated the DPS outside of the training ground, you're not getting the full picture. Which again, like I said, if you challenge me, I can prove you wrong, and you do not want me to prove you wrong. If you really are taking that challenge, I will. But I'll do it on my second channel, obviously not here, because I don't bother with Dauntless anymore. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ooh, that was epic. Hey. Nice. I know, right? That was the best thing. Oh, I'm doing fine every day, man. I love what I'm doing. Okay. Then I won't. But just remember, man. Never claim that something is better than mine, because I'll have to prove you wrong on my honor. Okay? You can do what you want, But just don't try and claim it's better than mine, or else. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Yep, nope, I'm fucking off, I'm fucking off. What the?
We're all that's between this place and hell.
Trust in thy war gear, but trust more in the master of mankind.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to report this bug. Okay, ladies and gents, we had this bug on stream. It didn't occur for a while, but a mutant actually pushed me into the door. And I ended up in the back rooms of Darktide, so yeah, this is pretty much thing. Oh, I always have fun, Stylus. Apparently I can still kill specials in here though, which is funny. This is funny as frick though. Can I? That's okay. Alright guys, looks like this will be where stream ends. It's getting close to that time anyway, so I shall have to go. But thank you all very much for hanging out with me today. It's been an absolute pleasure. All right, see you later, Stylus. You have a good day. See you to all of you lovely people. You know, I will catch you all another time. All right, thank you all. Look forward to my videos. I'm gonna post like a couple of these funny little things, but this is funny. You know, they said that they fixed the mutants putting you behind doors, but maybe it came back because that was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. Thank you all. Y'all are excellent. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one, okay? Y'all stay happy.